Hi everyone, I'm back. Yeah, I'm feeling much better. I have a naked right hand, but we're going to concentrate on something that I saw unpolished by Aggie. She did a little video a couple of days ago, last week, I can't remember, but it was amazing, and I've seen it everywhere, and I've seen Natalie Mugridge do it and a few other people, and I thought, I've never ever done that, and I really wanted to have a go. So I'm going to be using a few little bits that I got from the Temu haul that we did like 2 months ago or something, that I still haven't got around to using. So I've already got nail extensions on, but because they are like short-ish almond shaped, it would be perfect for what I'm going to do. So I filed off, like buffed over the nail, and I put a form on. And I'm going to be using those two ℙ𝕉𝕻𝔼𝕻 polygels that we got for like £2, £3 from Temu. I was only going to use the glitter one, and then I realised that, hang on, because it's a short nail, we need to build that bit up that's already on there on the nail, like that shape that's already there. It needs to be built up a little bit more. The nail's going to be longer, so we need a better apex, a bigger apex, and we also need some depth around what is then my free edge, but is going to be the smile line of the nail. So it came in a pack of 2, the polygels. One is called Clear Coffee, PGP012, and the other one is a purple glitter. It's like clear but with loads of purple glitter in, and that is called Purple Dream, PGSO110 I think it is. But they're both from ℙ𝕉𝕻𝔼𝕻, and if you watch the Temu haul, I mentioned that I'd never heard of the brand until Anastasia, I think her name is, from Nailku. She used some ℙ𝕉𝕻𝔼𝕻 polygel and she loved it. And this is the first time I've used it, and I love it. It's really nice to work with. So I'm just going to build up that and then cure it, wipe it, file it. So the other day, the lack of voiceover, I have been pushing myself a little bit. I'm trying to lose some weight, and I think I pushed myself a bit too much. And with this autoimmune disease, I feel like I just pushed myself a little bit too far. And I needed a day off, sort of thing, just to recuperate, re-energise, get my shit together. But the day before, we had woke up like super early to take my daughter to the Peak District. So we had to drop her off at her hospital I think the coach was leaving at like 9 in the morning. So we always take a train over, and it's an hour journey on the train. So we have to get up, I think we got up at like 5:30, 6. We got the train at 20 to 8 in the morning, got there for 8:30 ish, and then walked around to the hospital. She got picked up with all the other children, and we then got a phone call that evening at like 9:30, 10 o'clock saying she doesn't want to stay. So we had to leave early the next morning to go and pick her up. And yeah, she just doesn't like, she's a homebody. She doesn't like being away from her mum and dad. But for the nail, I completely skipped over it. I've taken Electra from Madame Glam. You can save 30% using my code LittleNailRoom30. I've used that on a little brush, and I've just gone around where I've put that coffee colour, whatever it was called, polygel. And you don't want to do it like neat or anything. You want to make sure you get all of the edge, like cover the entire thing. That lip, cover the entire thing, and it doesn't matter if you go up over onto the nude either. So once that's cured, then you take whatever colour polygel or whatever to do the last bit of it. Get the shape that you want, make sure that goes up the smile line sides, but don't be too particular with like the shaping and stuff, because we can figure all that after. Just get the base down, and then we can take the form off once it's all cured, and then wipe it over with some alcohol, and then we can start with the filing and shaping and doing that smile line to make sure it's all good. So you actually want to take off some of the product. So the nude colour is going to be a little bit higher than the glitter bit that I did. So you want to file down some of the nude so that it gets rid of any of the polish that you put on. And it kind of, I don't know, it just creates this effect. And it's so, so nice. Aggie did it much better, hands down. She is a true pro. But I'd never done it before and I really wanted to give it a go. And I thought, why not film it at the same time? Well, why not? I mean, filming a thumbnail, an actual thumb, is very, very tricky. Like your own thumb, it's actually really, really, really difficult. I think I should have done my index finger more than anything. I think it would have looked better as well because, I don't know, I think it's just thinner. It's more like slender than a thumb. Thumbs are quite bulky, aren't they? So I'm just taking the e-file anyway, and I'm gonna, my head's all over the place. I'm going to file it down and reveal the design that we kind of did. Then once you're happy with how much you filed and everything, give it a wipe, and then I'm going to take some hard gel to encapsulate everything and to get that final shape, because the glitter part is thinner than the, can you see that mistake on the left there on the smile line? For the life of me, couldn't figure out for ages what was going on. And I kept on filing and I was like, no, we're going too thin. We're going too thin. And then I realised that it's on the underside. It must have seeped through under the form onto the underside of my nail. So I do fix it. I flip my nail over at the end and I take the e-file with a tiny little bit and get rid of that. So yeah, my daughter, she, once we got there, she'd had a medicine that same day, the same morning. So her legs were very sore from that because she has to have an injection in each of them before she left. And she absolutely loves all the activities, loves them. So she was really looking forward to that. But I think 3 nights away was just a little bit too much. And she was like 2-hour drive away from us. So when it got to 9:30 at night, she was missing us, bless her. And she phoned me and she was like, I'm just waiting for my favourite physiotherapist to turn up, but she's still not here yet. So I don't know whether if she had turned up a little bit sooner, a little bit earlier, things might have been different. But she hacked it. She went through and stayed the one night, and then I told her if she still feels the same in the morning, give us a call and we can see what we can do, try and get over to you. So obviously that day I was feeling so rough. But you know, she needed picking up, she wanted to come home, and it took us, like I said, 2 hours to get there. But the views, oh my gosh, I've never been to the Peak District before, and if I'd known that it was only a 2-hour drive, we would have been there so many times before. Definitely want to go back, it's incredible. But yeah, it's the hospital, the charity that the hospital works with, raises funds to do this for all the rheumatology children. And I can't thank them enough. They're just... But that's enough of that. We're finished with the nail. But I just thought I'd let you know why there was no voiceover in the last video. And hi to all the new subscribers as well. I love it. You're so welcome here. I hope you like what you see, and there's plenty of videos to catch up on if you're interested in them, and we upload every Wednesday and Sunday at 12 o'clock. Let me know what you think of this nail. Definitely go and check out Unpolished by Aggie. She is a legend. Yeah, don't follow this tutorial, follow hers. She's much better. Thanks so much for watching.